Hi YouTubers, it's that movie guy 777 here to welcome you to Horrorthon Reviews, where I review as many horror films as I can throughout this October season. And today's horror film is one from the 2000 era. And when you think of horror films from the 2000 era, horror films do lack a lot of unoriginality now. And if you look in the right places, some of the horror films will be classics from here on now. And I'm going to review one that's very overlooked, and that movie is Cabin Fever. Now, if you haven't heard the storyline for Cabin Fever, it's quite simple, really. It's just about these group of college kids who rent a cabin in the woods and catch a disease of a flesh-eating virus. And things just start to get worse and worse and downhill, and then a bunch of crazy locals are on the hunt for them. And will they survive the situation? That is up for you to find out if you watch Cabin Fever. And this is Cabin Fever is Eli Roth's directorial debut, and if you know who Eli Roth is, he is the Bear Jew in Inglourious Bastards, and he directed the Hostel movies, which some people are not very fans of, but I think they're okay, and I look forward to seeing any of his other works. And this movie stars a lot of veteran actors like Retta Strong from Boy Meets World, and Serena Vincent, and just some other people that you might notice in the film later if you watch it. And that's really great to see these. It's a really interesting cast if you really look at it. And some people say this is where Eli Roth really started to actually thought he had a chance in being a great horror film director, and they kind of thought he went downhill with the Hostel movies. And I think he's still good from here on now. I'm looking forward to his other work, and definitely I think this is his best movie because you can definitely tell he had put a lot of talent in this movie. You can see where this is for his love for horror movies. Where he loves 80s horror films. This really knows how to bring back horror films like The Evil Dead, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and The Last House on the Left. It really knows how to just tap into that feel of the camp setting and the woods setting. It really knows how, Eli Roth really captures that feel terrifically. And it also knows how to capture the feel of getting sick. Let's say, whenever you're around somebody who you know is sick and you don't want to get sick as well, because if you're around them, you're going to get sick too. This is the ultimate movie that just will okay, I just want to get away from these people who have colds, because this movie is just absolutely disgusting. There's a lot of scenes where people their faces are falling apart, and there's this girl shaves her chunks of her legs off, and it's really disgusting. And Eli Roth got the whole premise for Cabin Fever when he actually got this kind of same disease where he started scratching off his skin, and all this part of his face was gone. And that's how he kind of came up with this whole plot for this movie. And some people may hate this. It does have its fair share of very silly moments, and you'll know what I mean if you watch it. But I think it's a very promising horror film from the 2000 era, and if you give it a chance and you respect it for what it is, it's a very funny, very gory, balls-to-the-wall horror film. So yes, if you haven't seen Cabin Fever, I recommend it, and probably one of the best horror films from the 2000 era, and very overlooked. So definitely watch Eli Roth's Cabin Fever. Stay tuned for more Horrorthon reviews, and I'll see you guys later.
Pancakes! Pancakes!
No pancakes.
Pancakes!
No pancakes!